You're locked into 404 Heelz FM, wrestling on a different frequency. Powered by two of the best bad guys in the biz, bringing you the barbershop conversation of pro wrestling. Real debates, unfiltered opinions, and no trouble. Keep it locked.
Back at it again. Tell your mother, tell a friend. The only show on the IWC that debates AEW versus WWE. You know what it is. Get the seat, kick up your feet. You already know what it is. Proudly is brought to you by the 404 Heelz Network. This is the 404 Thursday Night Wars.
Let's go,
now,
bro.
Let's do a little recap for people who is first timers to the 404 Thursday Night Wars. So far, I kind of feel like, in my opinion, AEW has been whooping that ass. You know what I'm saying? WWE has some, y'all stole a few battles with the promos, the segments, but overall, I think AEW's.
I don't know, bro.
Better product, bro.
We've been cooking since SummerSlam, bro. We've been cooking.
I'm talking about since we started the show. We've been starting way before SummerSlam.
Hey, I know, but we've been cooking right now. We cooking.
Let's keep it up. That's the WWE's problem, consistency. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, we got the steaks on the grill, bro. They cooking.
Well,
they about medium rare.
Well, then keep on cooking and tell the folks why you think y'all had the better week.
Man, we had some great matches this week for once.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time, bro. It took I don't know how many weeks, 12 weeks. Yeah, we finally had some good matches. Not one good match, some good matches. Decent match for WWE standards, of course. We had great promo. Probably one of the best segments of the year.
Yeah.
With the Bloodline.
Yeah.
We get the start of Braun versus Oba. You know, Oba out here. I'm the future, Paul. That was an awesome moment. We get Chelsea Green becoming even more of a babyface, and
yes, sir.
Her husband even came out and said, I think this is crazy wild to say, but it does make sense. He said it was great that she got hurt. That way they don't see her in this light no more. They can see her in this light where she can cut a serious promo, a heartfelt promo, and she's just not that goofy Chelsea Green no more. At first he was like, she got hurt. It's a good thing. I said, bro. But then he elaborated, and I was like, okay, yeah, that makes good sense, bro.
What I got showing range. She showed her range.
We all knew we've been Chelsea Green. Go check out our first few episodes. We all liked Chelsea Green here on the 404 Heelz
since day one.
We had 2 title changes, bro. I mean, overall, great week for this. It's leading to Penta versus Roman Reigns in Mexico.
See, hey, look, if it's not Penta and Roman Reigns.
Oh, it's Penta and Roman Reigns, bro.
I mean, we know it, but I'm saying if it's not, what be a number 2?
Then it's Rey Fenix. It's one of the Lucha Bros, bro.
And I don't see Rey Fenix.
It ain't La Parka. I can tell you that much.
Yeah,
it ain't La Parka. That's for damn sure.
Hey, what you got against La Parka, bro?
I ain't got nothing against him. He just looked like a Halloween costume, bro. You just buy that shit at Spencer's and throw it on. You a wrestler, bro.
Oh man, but you right. But let me tell you something right now.
Tell us about this AEW down week, bro.
AEW week. Like I said, it was identity was the word. It was layered was the word. And it did a great redirection and foundation stabilizer to let you know this is what the personas will be going into all in. If anything from Darby Allin cutting a nice little promo on Kevin Knight, like, man, what you becoming, bro? What are you becoming? Oh man, I said, there he goes. More layering. Then you see how Kevin Knight winning the matches underhandedly. You know what I'm saying? You had Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. Man, we cool, but we got boundaries and we got respect. But I'm gonna bust your ass. That's what's gonna happen next, bro. And I like the way how they kept it going with those two. Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Monet crashing out on her ass, bro. Now she coming obsessed with her, man. You know what I'm saying? This is an unhinged Mercedes Monet because, like I always said, she's always a cool cucumber, a cool customer. She always is good. But guess what? Willow got into her skin because she can't take the smile off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, look, bro, and then we got between the Death Riders, Jack Paris, and then we talking about some Don Callis family about to eat itself from the inside out. Man, this is why AEW had the better week, man. But
Let's
with
see.
that said, our first battle. Let me back on up, because every time I do it on the thing, Eclipse can't even hear it no more. Let me back on up. The number one battle, man. Wow! Your opening shot. Who had the better opening to their show?
Well, WWE featured a woman's start to SmackDown and a woman's start to Raw, so maybe y'all can shut the fuck up how the women are being used all the damn time. You know what I mean?
Just once in the blue moon. That's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say.
But it starts with Chelsea Green, Nick Aldis segment, kind of rolls over. Matt Cardona, Gunther, they're fighting in street clothes match. That was a good start. Chelsea Green went from a superstar to even bigger superstar with this promo. Crowd had her back. And then my girl Liv on Raw is actually in a good storyline right now that's just started with Stephanie Velcro, as my girl Naomi used to call her, Stephanie Vacure, Becky Lynch. If you want to put someone over, put them with Becky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then we get Liv Morgan mixed in there. Liv Morgan is going full heel. I forget who said it online, but they had it. They're like, everyone hates Liv Morgan. And he's like, yeah, that's the point right now. They're leaning into how annoying she is, and y'all hate her. And she said, F the women that came before me. I don't care. This is my belt. Like all that stuff. She's playing it perfectly. You know what I mean? This is the Liv I've been wanting to see forever.
And I already got an early prediction for you, man. Guess who's going to win this outcome?
Liv.
It's going to be Liv again.
Yeah.
You know who's going to take the belt from Liv?
Naomi? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know.
Sister Trend. Sister Trend. She going to take it off of her, man. All right. Y'all anything else?
No, that's it. That's how we started, baby.
So which one you picking? You pick which one you picking?
I'm going to go Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green for the win on the WWE side of who had the better opening to the show. Yeah. All right. Well, let me go ahead and let me just say this one thing. Better opening to this show on this side was a triple threat match. Speedball Mike Bailey.
Yeah, that was a good start.
Nick Wayne.
That was a good start.
And then MJF kicks off Dynamite with a crazy-ass match, man. I'm so sorry, Chelsea Green, my baby girl. But you can't get none on MJF. We got some MJF match coming on. We got an MJF match.
That's very
with a
true.
triple threat. Come on. Yeah. Hey, AEW took the win this week, bro.
Yeah.
MJF kicked off as soon, bro.
It's hard to beat MJF, bro. It's hard.
You're right. It is, because I'm not going to lie. As soon as Dynamite came on and I saw that damn Burberry scarf come with that music, I said, I just won. I was like, I won this shot this week, bro.
Yeah.
I know, and I thought about you. I said, I know my boy, like, damn.
It's MJF, bro. It's MJF.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. Let's go into the next battle, man. Let's go into the battle 2 of this week. Who had match of the week?
I'm putting up Gable versus Rey Mysterio, bro. It was the match of the week on WWE. And I think it might be match of the week from both companies, bro. Both companies.
You have another match that you feel like?
I mean, Ray Phoenix versus El Fiscal or whatever his name was. That was good. I thought JD versus Javon was really good, except for the big cast ending to it. You know? Yeah. And I thought just the way WWE took the chance with Priest, Truth, War Raiders, and the MFTs and having to be a tag match, but just an all-out kind of brawl, which I love seeing those type of tag matches. I don't like that board. Hot tag. Oh, pull him off the apron. He can't tag in right now. He'll come back in a few minutes.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends
it's how they set it up. But WWE does it too much with the hot tag, bro. It's like a false finish. You shouldn't have it happen all the time. And I feel like every tag match, you get the person running around, pulling them off the apron, taking the tag away from you. It was just getting played out. And this was a great one, bro. This was a great one. But I got to give it to Rey Mysterio, the luchador, versus Chad Gable, the ex-luchador.
Now, that was Gable Mysterio was a good match. Skull, Chance, here we go. But, and I implore you to say this. When you talk about kicking off the show with MJF, and it's a triple threat match with Nick Wayne and Speedball Mike Bailey, First of all, that's a great match within itself, but that's not even my match of the week. I'm gonna tell you my match of the week. It was Jon Moxley versus Jack Perry. That was the match of the week right there, bro. Because the story it told, we kind of had an idea, like, man, Jack ain't gonna get him. But if Jack did, we wouldn't be surprised. But this match wasn't about if Jack can beat Jon Moxley. This match was about if Jack Perry can hang with Jon Moxley and belong in the same conversation as Jon Moxley, as who does he belong in the main event. That's what was that all about, man. That's what it's about, bro. And Jon Moxley made him feel it, bro. He made him feel it. I remember that one spot he had this, after he bloodied him, he put his knuckle in his head and just kept hitting him.
He
blood,
does that.
Come on, man.
They attack. Let me ask you this: with all these Continental, now we have the Continental Cup, the Continental Classic, and since I've been watching 107 weeks ago, I've yet to see the person with the belt. It gets taken away from them, right? They got to make it to the final. They got to win back the belt.
Yeah.
Has the Continental Champ ever not made it to the final?
Yes.
Who? Because Okada was in that bitch forever.
Eddie Kingston.
Oh, yeah, he deserved to lose.
He was the first one that won it. And then I think he never made it to the final to even
He never made it to the final?
He lost it because he didn't have enough points. So it was automatically determined he was going to be a new champ.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well,
yeah, man.
I'm glad. But Jon Moxley ain't going to be no Eddie Kingston. I can tell you that much, bro.
Nah, we'll see. But the psychology of this part, here goes the crazy stuff. This is where the AEW is getting better in the production. My man said, you want to be a main eventer? He said, then survive a main event wrestler.
And he did.
Come on. Come on.
And he didn't.
Come on. Like that's why Jon Moxley shook his hand at the end. It wasn't because he lost. He shook his hand like, all right. It was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You belong. You belong.
And I feel like now with this Chad Gable thing, he beat Rey Mysterio. So I think they're finally going to move Chad Gable away from this whole luchador thing in the past and all that. Even though you did say you think Grande Americano is going to be his next challenger.
Yeah.
But I just think they're just done with Chad Gable and the luchador. And I don't know who's next for Chad Gable.
Hey, look, bro, it's going to be beautiful crescendo when it happens, too, because if this is what you say, right, he has moved on from this luchador type of storyline that he's doing.
Year and a half story, you know.
He moves on. He hasn't done different stories. Still IC champ.
Yeah.
That's why I say that's the way he loses it, because his past come back to haunt him. The same character that he invented, made up to make fun, poke fun of a style of pro wrestling, got ripped off by another dude when he got injured and made him a bigger star in Mexico.
Yeah.
Lost to him when he came back. Had to take his mask off. So there's only one Americano. And then this going to be the man to take the damn IC belt from him, bro. That's going to be beautiful, poetic justice right there, bro.
We'll see, bro. We shall see. I'm good, bro. I'm taking WWE this week.
No, bro. There ain't no, bro. You cannot. I've seen the match. I saw Rey Mysterio and Chad Gable. You can't, bro. Was not better.
I'm taking it, bro.
Better.
What do you say? I'm standing 10 toes down, bro. 10 toes.
Check this out. You can try, but you know you lost. You know you lost. Ain't no way in the hell you gonna put that match against some Jack Perry's and Jon Moxley match. Come on, man. Let's
Give
go.
it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Let's go. Y'all tell us who you thought won.
Yeah.
Lock in. Now let the fun begin. All right. Promo work. Character work.
You're done.
Who had
bro.
it?
You're done, bro.
Who had it?
I mean, I'll go second place, Oba and Braun. But you know first place is Solo Sikoa, bro. And Roman Reigns. And Jacob. And Jimmy. And Jay. And LA Knight, bro. Everyone got elevated in this scenario right here.
Everyone elevated.
Everyone elevated. Everyone got a little bit. I mean, the twins are the captains now. The twins are the captains or the co-captains or whatever they are. Jacob over here looking like a lost puppy dog who just lost his, his dad. He's like, man, what the heck? And then you got LA Knight looking big. You got Solo looking big, bro. It elevated all.
LA Knight looking big? Oh, come on, bro.
He looking like a contender. He ain't gonna win.
He's looking like a 2026 Stone Cold Steve Austin. Huh? Yeah, hey. I think I'm playing. Look at him. You see the way he was passing out them BFTs last night, like stunners. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, it's all good though. It's all good. But you know what, man? Let me tell you what my on this side A-Dub's promo of the week, bro. Who did character work? It was Darby.
Darby Allin's
Coming
good.
out there,
Yeah. Talking
talking
about
that
family.
shit, bro. To
Talking
Kevin
about
Knight
family.
too. On top of that, bro.
Yeah.
Who has Kevin Knight become, bro? So look, and guess what makes the crazy shit even more deeper, bro? Let's think about this shit. Who helped Darby become more authentic?
Sting?
Boom. That's fine. I know. That's
Yeah,
fine. You my guy.
I was like,
That's
Sting?
my guy.
I didn't know how far back we were going. I'm like, Sting. Yeah, Sting. Stinger.
And why is that? Because Darby said at one point he thought he had to change himself to get to the next level. Talking to Kevin Knight now. That's what Kevin Knight doing. But then Sting taught him the opposite. Sting taught him to be more authentic, be Darby. Because guess what Sting was? He was always Sting.
He was always Sting, yeah.
Bro, come on, man. Yeah. Who wins it? Bro, I don't know.
Bro, it's Roman, bro.
No, I'm saying, but this was a great promo from Darby Allin. But who wins it? Was it the Roman segment at the end of Raw, or was it this Darby Allin?
57 million views in 15 hours, baby.
It could be
57 million.
It could have been 89 million views. I don't care, man.
Bro.
I don't care about that. You talking to the wrong man when it comes to that. That numbers don't matter to me. I'm talking about is it good? But yeah, winner, we gotta give it to the Bloodline.
Yes.
You gotta give it to the Bloodline, man.
Yeah.
Solo, bro. Solo.
Yeah.
Solo Dolo. He's man, come on. We got more shit to talk about. Y'all more y'all stay tuned to Heelz FM. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy over here. Storyline of the week. Who had the better storyline of the week?
I mean, I can nominate the Bloodline again, bro, because Solo. It's gotta be, bro. It has to be. They going back to back, bro, in this week, bro. I mean, and then also the second is Braun and Oba, and then third, Stephanie, Liv, and Becky, for sure. For sure. I wouldn't really say Chelsea Green keeping the belt is really like a storyline because she's going to be hurt for 30 days. Yeah, it's not really a storyline. But yeah, I mean, Cody and Randy brawling, that's good. It's looking like they're going to right the wrong of
WrestleMania.
Yeah. And damn, why does Cody always got to right the wrongs from WrestleMania, bro? They had to right the wrongs from John Cena and Cody from WrestleMania. And now they got to right the wrongs from Randy and Cody from WrestleMania, bro. Cody, stop righting the wrongs, bro. Just do it right at WrestleMania, bro.
Cody's boo-boo. That's what's going on with Cody, man. That's what's going on with Cody. Well, let me tell you what's going on this side. Best storyline of the week. And I'm going to tell you something why a lot of folks ain't really paying attention because they ain't got to, but I'm telling you, it's probably the most long-tenured storyline that we've been seeing so far in AEW. And I'm talking about the Don Callis family. The implosion of the Don Callis family is happening before our very eyes. Yeah. We all wonder, how long are they going to keep this faction together? How long are they going to get rid of this? Because it's been quite a few years. Maybe since 2023?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Wow. Since 2020.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don Callis family cracking like the crack in his head, bro.
Bruh. The ice pick down his skull. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is why I feel like it progressed good this week because you had Don Callis family members for the Continental Cup. Then you seen the backstage interaction between Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher after he told him that Takeshita and Okada is added to the match at All In for the International Championship.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And look, and these are major cogs. And the only person who's in it, who's looking like he has no really kind of problem with Don Callis' family situation is Kevin Knight.
Yeah.
Because he just got in it, bro.
He's like, I just got here, guys. Let's not break up, bro. He's like, I just got here. I want to reap the benefits of being with Don Callis, bro.
And Kyle Fletcher's on some look, bro. He don't care about what Don Callis' family member has the belt. He wants the belt.
Yeah.
And see, now we're about to see. Now, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and say this. This is why it's a great storyline because look at the possibilities that can pop off. Can you imagine as good as Kyle Fletcher is as a heel, can you imagine him as a babyface?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get him there, bro. I mean, the crowd, the crowd reacts good to him, but there's still the boos because you gotta he's a bad guy, you gotta boo him. But I don't.
Who you think get more boos, Don Callis or Kyle Fletcher?
Oh, Don Callis.
Thank
you.
And him going against Don Callis, it's gonna make him an instant baby face.
Don Callis get the most boos out of anyone in AEW, bro. Don Callis, they got a fuck Don Callis chant, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they got a
MJF
fuck
still
you
getting cheered. Yeah. That's true too. I think Don Callis is a little bit. No one's dressing up like Wheeler Yuta and goes to the shows, but people dress like Don Callis.
You're right. You're right. They do dress like Don Callis. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, him and Paul Heyman, best in the game.
Yeah,
managers. You know what I'm saying? But so you going with the Bloodline storyline?
Oh, yeah, bro, for sure, bro. It's the Bloodline, bro. Sprinkling a little Zilla Fatu in NXT looking like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, bro.
Yeah.
Looking like, no, he don't look like Dwayne. He look like Rocky Maivia. No,
he come out there like Rocky Maivia.
Yeah.
Like,
he looked like a hybrid, bro. He looked like he's like, I'm going to skip the Rocky Maivia part and just go to the Gucci shirts or whatever, Versace shirts and stuff, bro.
I don't know why they got him out there like that, bro.
Bro, it looks bad, bro. I was like, it don't even look like Zilla.
No,
it don't even look like.
This is why the WWE always has an issue with me, because they take something that's already gold and they try to wrap it around some other gold. Like, bro, just let it. He's got a thing that's working. Just enhance it and put him on the big stage. You got gold right there. But they went, no, we're gonna make him like a and then we're gonna put him over here. Oh, come on, bro.
What's that saying? You can't polish a turd. Well, they're doing the opposite, bro. They're trying to put turd on like a diamond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're doing it the opposite way. Yeah. Look at this beautiful diamond. Let's put some shit on it first.
Let's put some shitty shit on it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know why they do stuff like that, man. But yeah, man, Bloodline storyline, that was probably pretty much like a great thing for Monday Night Raw.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. What WTF moment of the week? Happy, sad, couldn't believe it with your own eyes, crazy shit. What was your WTF moment of the week in WWE?
I mean, besides that furry belt, I'm not going to harp on that too much more. I think it's just Sam. I think it's just Sammy sticking with this same crybaby gimmick. Like, bro, he's been doing it for what? Since we started this podcast, bro?
Yeah.
Since him and Kevin Owens lost them tag team belts, all he been doing is crying, bro. That's all he does.
Like a little baby.
He was crying when he had the belt, bro. He had the big belt all for 9 days, but in those 9 days, he cried 18 times.
No, bro. He didn't have for 9 days. That shit don't count, bro. You cannot be champion when you're even at work. You know what I'm saying? He had one SmackDown. One SmackDown. That's all he had it for, man. He had it. No.
So he had it from SmackDown to SmackDown and then lost it on Raw.
That's it.
Damn.
SmackDown lost it on Raw, bro.
He lost it when he wasn't even supposed to be at work, bro.
Bro.
That wasn't even his show.
On your day off.
And you know what? He's crying about that too, bro.
Because that's what he do. He's the crying Zane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's the crying Zane.
Yeah. And I would say what the fuck moment maybe is that they're also like not showing Danhausen as much. And it's not like a what the fuck you need to show it. I'm just surprised they're doing it. You know what I mean?
No, they don't need to do it.
They don't listen to the internet, my ass, bro.
Yeah. Keep him. Yeah, you saw it. Look, that segment was so damn bad. They took that boy off TV. They said, well, we got to sit you down for a little bit.
Joe Henry
got to sit you down for a little bit.
Joe Henry
bro.
says some stuff is for some people, some stuff's for others. Nah, bro, that shit was terrible, bro.
That was horrible. Bro, the crowd was so dead.
Yeah, I would have went and got me a beer. I would have been like, I'm out, bro. I'm out.
Netflix, I don't care how much crowd boos and noise you want to pump in your remake of the show. The crowd movement is all I need to know.
Oh, whenever
they
it starts.
were standing still.
Yeah. And
they were standing still. There was no hand. There wasn't nobody clapping. There was all
I'm saying they walking into the bathroom real quick.
Bathroom break.
Bathroom break.
Ugh,
Yeah.
that was horrible. That was the worst. That was one of the worst shits I've seen in a long time from
Yeah.
the E. And I seen the E do some doo-doo stuff, but that had to take the cake, bro.
That was bad, bro. That was almost
cringy.
that could have been worse than Shockmaster's debut, bro.
Oh, Shockmaster debut. I take that over this shit any day of the damn week, bro.
They're like, let's just put a Star Wars helmet on this guy.
That motherfucker tripped over the floorboard. Hiya. And he put the helmet on.
He's, I'm Shockmaster.
The helmet couldn't fit. And then somebody was talking through the mic. Oh, bro, they messed this whole production up right here, man. This is messed up. Shockmaster. Oh, man. On this side, man, I know we got this battle won right here because WTF moment of the week. I ain't never seen Monet crash out like that, bro.
Yeah.
Becoming obsessed with Willow Nightingale, man. This is a new Mercedes, bro. And
she was close to this with Toni Storm. She was close.
She was close, but it took Willow to push off the edge. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Willow's a star. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear this shit.
Oh.
Willow is a star in AEW. She is one of the mainstays in AEW. Top.
Bro, Willow making you forget about Tekla was supposed to be in this match, bro.
Nope, I ain't saying nothing about Tekla because Tekla ain't on TV, bro.
She 86, bro. She
ain't on
86.
TV. That's okay. That's all right. We coming back again. Me and Tekla, we coming back again. Check it out. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. But yeah, man, I'm going Mercedes Monet, man.
Yeah.
Mercedes Monet, Willow Nightingale. Mercedes Monet is on her ass. Let's go, man. WTF moment of the week, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have any more bonus, ammunition, if I may have anything else you want to stick out? Because I got some. Let me start some while you go ahead and get your thoughts together. I got some Heyman and Brodito. Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on. I got some Swerve Strickland hinting that the New Day might be coming to the side of his aid. You know what I'm saying?
I got KO Punk brewing. Sizzling, bro. Sizzling.
You want to talk about former friends? Let's go ahead and talk about some real friends. Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. Let's go. Competition. Let's go.
Yeah, they're still friends, though. They're still friends.
Oh, yeah, they're still friends. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're former friends. I say we got some people who are still friends. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. And not to forget, Nigel McGuinness versus Shibata, man. Stop playing with the mind.
You said forget. You said forget Nigel McGuinness matches. Got it.
That's it.
I'll forget them.
Stop playing.
In and out, bro. They go on my eyes. They hit my brain, and then I'm like, all right, let's move on, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of like me with live matches too, bro. So, hey, now there it is, right there. There it is. But y'all know what it is. Y'all stay locked in. This is a production brought to you by the Fulfill Heels Network. This is 404 Thursday Night Wars. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe.
Ooses.
Yes, you already know what it is. Two of the best bad guys in the biz. I go by the name of Steph Ronan, and that's my main man, Aaron McKee.
What up, y'all?
And we are your 404 Heels, and we like to welcome you to Word on the Street, presented by the 404 Heels Network. Let's get into it.
Y'all are currently listening to Heels FM, y'all. This is our 3-block show of show. I don't know how to say, but we got 3 shows all in one episode for y'all, and then we break them apart so y'all can listen to them individually if y'all want, man. Yeah. This is our classic show, the Word on the Street, the longest running show of the 404 Heels right now, man.
Yeah.
Let's kick this off with maybe someone that's going to be in AEW, but they ain't in WWE no more because WWE asked the New Day to take a 50% pay cut, bro. Yeah. They want to cut that paycheck in half, bro.
Yeah.
They want to say, hey, we're going to take Kofi's contract away. Y'all can just split Xavier Woods' contract, bro. That's crazy work, bro. Could you imagine your work coming to you saying 50%, bro?
And I'll be like, and I'm going to be out the door.
50? 50, bro? Not 10, not 20, not 30. 50%, bro?
They said, we're going to cut your salary by 50%, and they said, we 100% out the door. That's what the hell they said, bro.
How is that even possible, bro? How can you approach someone and be like, look, how about half?
If I'm correct, I don't think they tried to restructure their current deals. Is this what this is about, or was this time for them to get re-signed?
I think it. So that this is what I'm hearing. Word on the street is I think they went to restructure the deal that's already in place, and then New Day was like, nah, bro, we good. So then that's when they kind of worked out, just release us then. You can just pay us $0 then. How about that? Get these contracts off, but just pay us $0. We're out.
Yeah. Oh, man, come on, man. Don't be like that. Do it for the team. I am not, bro. Y'all making billions, and you want to cut my little paycheck in half? Yeah.
How much that shareholder on the board that knows nothing about wrestling making right now?
Yeah, exactly.
20 million, 30 million, 40 million. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Come off them ducats right quick. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's the irony of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. New Day did the right thing. They bust out the E. Yeah. They're on the way to the dubs. You know, so I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it, man.
You know what's kind of the crazy part about it? It's like, especially in pro wrestling and stuff, and it goes the same for like actors and actresses.
Yeah.
You're on a show, right? They write the script for you, right? That's what they do. And they're like, hey, man, you guys aren't performing and doing as good as we want you to be. It's like, bitch, you write the script, bro. You're telling me how much I'm going to be on TV. Yeah. If you write us in more shit, we'll be in more shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? It makes no sense to me, bro. It's like you're just held by whatever the writers want to do with you.
Okay,
you know?
But check this out. Let's play. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on the other side. So how about this? You got to put a show together.
Yeah.
You got to make it banging. You got to get the crowd into it because it looks good on TV. You gonna put out the New Day who hasn't been really doing nothing at all, or you're gonna put someone else who is getting cheers and jeers. So you're gonna put them out there. And again, they have to write something for the New Day to do. But if they stall on them and they don't capitalize on the moments like they did, then they're gonna write them out. That's crazy, and it's really their fault in the long term. So it's hard. So it's like, I can write them in, but no one's really gonna care. I need to write. I'm not gonna write New Day in over Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. So it's hard.
Yeah.
But if they would have capitalized off that situation with Big E.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
And you know what? I think they rushed that because I would have done it one of two ways. I would have let Big E talk them into making them a manager. And now we get the New Day kind of back again.
Yeah. But then
you got to have Big E come out there in his singlet and stuff in his ring gear. And it's like, it feels like old times. And they laughing, enjoying. And then at times, the New Day was winning. And then at times when they didn't win, they dusted off and the power of positivity. They go back to that. And then all of a sudden, Kofi and Woods said, we tired of this shit.
Yeah. But then you got to pay Big E. And we know right now TKO don't like paying people, bro.
You see what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I just gave y'all a freebie. I don't treat it like that, man.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. But damn, bro, I ain't taking no 50% pay cut. That's for damn sure, bro.
Hell no.
Hell to the no, bro. All right, Mercedes Monet. If you remember, before she was signed with All In, before she was signed with AEW, she was at All In 2023, like in the crowd or in a box or wherever they showed her.
Bailey.
She came out and said she was still in talks with WWE at the time, is when she was filmed at All In the crowd, bro. So there was a chance Sasha was coming home. But that ain't happening no more.
When Sasha saw AEW, she was like, that's my home right now. That's where I need to be. I did everything you could do in WWE. Let me challenge myself and become something better than what I thought I could be. You feel me?
I wonder what the talks were. Like, what was their plan for Sasha? You know?
They ain't have no damn plan.
They just didn't want her to go to AEW.
They just didn't want to go to AEW, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's why when TKO came on board, they started unloading all those bloated contracts that got bought because WWE was so scared of any of the talent who had X amount of screen time get sucked up into AEW on another major network and help build momentum with the AEW. So they re-signed everybody. Tozawa, you re-signed. Come on, for $4.3 million. Let's go. What? Tozawa? Yeah.
Tozawa ain't making no $4.3 million, bro.
Of course not. But hey,
no.
That's the power of exaggeration. You know what I'm saying? Of course not. But people like that was getting signed left and right because they didn't want them to just go to the AEW, and that was crazy. And so, you know, that's what release.
Does Mercedes / Sasha ever wrestle in WWE again?
I mean,
Maybe.
that would be like that would be taking a step back.
Back home, as people say.
It would be taking a step back. Because after what she accomplished in AEW, being 13 belts, Monet, and she already had the WWE Women's Championship, like multiple times, Raw and SmackDown,
main event of WrestleMania.
They made some WrestleManias. Was a tag team champion. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, she could go there and try to get the IC title and the US Championship and maybe the World Championship and try to add that to her resume if that is something that she can do. But I just feel like Mercedes Moné has so much freedom in AEW by going to these independent promotions, going to New Japan, going to other areas.
You can do other things.
And I think she's still getting exposure. She's still in Mando, the Mandalorian. You know what I'm saying? She's still in movies and shows and stuff. So she's like, whatever y'all going to do over there, I'm going to stay here because I already done it. But guess what? The one thing y'all can't do over there that I can do and get over here is that money. That ain't gonna shortchange me. He pays you for what I'm worth. Now, come on, man. That's the ending thing. It's like, no, they ain't gonna pay her that AEW money. Yeah. TKO? No. She the CEO, bro.
You don't hear a lot about the salaries in AEW. All you know is that every wrestler says we getting paid good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All of them say they get paid really good.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, bro. And we're gonna keep it with a WWE AEW wrestler. They wrestle both companies. It's your boy, Adam Copeland. He was on a podcast and he said towards the end of his WWE career, because let's say he started in the Attitude Era in what was it called? With Gangrel, The Brood.
The Brood,
and then he was a huge player in the Ruthless Aggression area. Yep. Huge player. He was one of the top stars. Went into the PG area, still a top star.
Yep.
But he said towards the end with WWE, everything was over-rehearsed. Overproduced, he was like, it was just too much. And that's why he loves the creative freedom they have in AEW. And he's like, Tony Khan's one of the best dudes he's ever met. And Tony Khan, he looks like a little weird guy, but he does seem like a nice guy though. You know what I mean? Yeah. He doesn't act like a billionaire, even though he's a billionaire. You know what I mean? And people, that's his dad's money. Yeah. Most billionaire families share the billions. That's what they do.
You're right. They keep it in the family. They keep it in the family.
Yeah. Us thousandaires, we don't share it with our kids and shit. We're like, no, this is my shit. But if you got a billion, your son's a billionaire too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
man.
how you feel about like, I felt like it was kind of like a dig because he is in AEW, even though you shouldn't be digging. It was a little bit of a dig, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why it wasn't a dig. It was the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. And we talked about this because I went on a little rant about a month ago when I was like, improv versus structure.
Yeah.
That was the same thing that Cope just said. That structure, the rehearsing, the walkthroughs, all that stuff, bro, it shows on their product. While AEW gets this lively, improvisational, in-the-moment type of feel, something that WWE was known for back in the day. Matter of fact, that's what made the Attitude Era pop the way it did. And so Cope ain't throwing shots. He's telling the truth. You got a promo. Do the promo again. And you saw what LA Knight. Remember the story that LA Knight told on CVS. That motherfucker say he was doing the Maxine Dupree, and he was like, he told him to speak lower or something.
quieter.
He said speak quietly. He said I am speaking quietly. He's like, how long is this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? They were shooting over and over. See, that's what I'm saying. That takes away from me.
Yeah.
That takes away from the art.
I feel like, because you see on Unreal, Triple H is going through all the entrances with all the wrestlers and stuff.
I hate that.
I think that's cool. I think that's cool. I think it's cool to overproduce that. Make sure you get the camera angles. Make sure you get the fireworks in the back or whatever.
No.
But then once you get to the ring, lose the production shit. Let them go.
No, you got it backwards. I love the production, the camera angles. Like, yes, produce it. But I don't need the nose out there telling me how to get down with mine. I don't need him to tell me. This is my entrance. I know this is my persona. I know what I'm trying to portray. He telling Jacob Fatu, man, come out here and do this. Yeah. I'm like, bro, get your ass in the back somewhere, bro. I know what I'm doing.
Do you know whose idea was Trick Williams' little turntable at the beginning? That was the nose, as you like to call him. I'm never going to call him that. His name's Triple H Paul Levesque, and that was a great idea. That was a great idea, bro.
It's all right.
Whoop that trick. That's a good entrance, bro.
It was better when he just came out that thing and the lights come on and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like that whoop that trick and his name is Trick. It literally sounds like he wants his opponent to whoop his ass, bro.
Somebody's whooping that ass. Somebody whoop Trick.
Yeah, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. You Trick, bro.
My name Trick Williams. Trick Willie.
Bro, he don't sound like Dusty Rhodes. Come on, bro.
That motherfucker come out there like a pimp. I'm telling you, 2 seconds away from becoming a pimp.
Yeah, hey, bro. Never mind. I'll keep that joke to myself. Never mind. I'll keep that joke to myself. But hey, Edge said he's going to retire in AEW, and I really think that's what he's going to do, bro.
Of course.
We'll never see him on WWE TV ever again, bro. No mas. All right, let's talk about Bully Ray and Jack Perry, bro.
Jack Purrs.
So Bully Ray said something like he was backstage, which he'll never be backstage at AEW ever again. WWE will not allow it or whatever.
I know what you're about to say.
Yeah.
Come on with it. Yeah.
And he was just like going around and like he said he introduced himself to Jack Perry and he said Jack Perry seemed like a cocky little wrestler, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, maybe it's because you talk shit about AEW all the time, bro. You talk about you like, I know you're giving your wrestling opinion, bro, but like if I see Daniel Garcia in public and he has seen me talk about him, I don't expect Daniel Garcia to be like, what up, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I don't expect that. So like for you to take shots, especially the CM Punk situation and all that stuff you might have said around Jack Perry and stuff, you probably said some shit that pissed off Jack Perry. And you expect him to be like, oh my God, you're a tag team legend, man. I love you. No, bro. Fuck your feelings, bro. You know what I mean? Like, God, it's just like, it's like the old school people gets all sports, bro. All sports. Oh, you don't know who I am? Bro, I know who you are. I just don't give a fuck about you, bro. You know what I mean? How you feel about it, bro?
Well, to piggyback off what you just said about the sports, I just feel like there is a number of disrespect between the generations, right?
Yeah.
I think before generations, there was this thing like respect your elders. No matter if they're your family members or not, if they're older than you, you want to give them the first away. You want to get up and get up when they're on the train, let them sit down. Oh, here you go, man. Here you go, sir. You know, you want to, it's just respect for the human race. You know what I'm saying? Like the elderly, they've been here for a long time. They get around slower. Give them grace. You know what I'm saying?
He's talking like Bully Ray, a cripple, bro.
give them grace.
Give him your seat on the bus, bro. You know what's up.
Give them something. But what I'm saying is that was taught in other generations, not so much in this new generation. So new generations this generation is more of a what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
Or maybe some of this generation don't even really watch you like that. Who knows? Yeah. But again, if you talk shit about somebody, you're gonna be like, hey man, what's going on? How you doing? They're gonna look at you like, what you say? What you say? You know, so I don't know. Bully, see, again.
It reminds me.
That dude flips like a fish out of water, bro. Every time I see this dude, he'll say something that contradicts what he just said a minute ago.
Yeah.
You know, I don't, Bully Ray, man, go ahead about your business, man.
At least Jack Perry, like, stood on his ground, you know what I'm saying? Because it reminds me of that whole Matt Riddle Goldberg thing backstage. When Goldberg confronted Matt Riddle, he's like, oh, you think I'm the worst wrestler ever? And Matt Riddle's like, what? Instead of just being like, yeah, I said it, bro. What's up? Like,
he's like, yeah, you said no, bro. And Goldberg's like, I hate you, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro, whatever, bro.
Was that a work or was that a shoot, bro?
I don't know, bro. I think it was
if WWE's recording, I just automatically think it's a work, you know?
Yeah.
But shout out Jack Perry, bro. Especially now that you done sold out, busted open. Like how they was making money on Busted Open. You know what I mean? They was making money. They was making good. They're the number one wrestling show on the internet, in my opinion.
That is false. That is not true. Number one wrestling show bigger? That's 4 Heelz.
Okay.
Y'all gotta make sure y'all tune in. Y'all making it in for the home team.
Yeah. But I mean, they couldn't have been hurting for money.
No,
so TKO ain't gonna pay New Day, but they'll pay Dave LaGreca, Screaming LaGreca.
They wanted the exposure. They wanted the ability and the.
Everyone knows about Busted Open, though.
But I'm saying, but they wanted like just to say that we work with the WWE. We work with the #1 professional wrestling company. Horse shit. Okay?
They probably just wanted free tickets to WWE because that shit expensive, bro.
Because I take full paychecks for the state.
They're like, can we just get some free tickets, man? Y'all shit is expensive, bro.
That's all he wants. Just give us free tickets, man. We be on your show, shit. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, bro. What's one of your word on the streets, brother?
Let's get it. We're gonna get right into it, man. Road Dogg Jesse James. We know about some Road Dogg Jesse James. Word on the street. Road Dogg says AEW turned him away because of his political core beliefs.
I saw it. And he said because Tony Khan's daddy donated to Trump. That's what he said, bro.
So, I mean, with that being said, I wonder how many people thought the other way around.
Yeah. Maybe because he worked for WWE and everyone thinks WWE is MAGA. Yeah,
exactly.
And a lot of people have pointed out online, they're like, Tony Khan's dad gives to Trump, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But I think, again, this is Tony Khan's baby, so I don't think that has anything that goes along with that. Tony Khan, I think he's very much liberal in some ways. Definitely with his shows. He had the first like trans wrestler on there.
Yeah.
He had 2 trans wrestlers on there. You
know?
I
think both companies have liberals and both companies have conservatives.
Yeah.
It's just the way the world is. You can't just, hey, who'd you vote for? Nah, go to the other show. Like, no, it doesn't work like that, bro. Can you make me money? Cool, you're here. I don't man, I just miss the days when people could have political beefs or beliefs and no one gave a fuck. They're like, oh, that's cool. How's your day going? You know what I mean? Like,
or we just go back what we used to do. There's 2 things you just don't talk about.
You just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's going to strike a nerve with some folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, everything strikes a nerve nowadays, bro.
See, and there it goes.
You can say my favorite color is purple, and people are like, what?
You don't like Prince? But Road Dogg wants a job in AEW, but he just ain't got the ability to, and it probably is because of his political beliefs and stuff, man. But I don't think it has.
I don't think that's it. I don't think it's that. I'm
gonna tell you what it is.
Have fun in TNA.
I think it's the. I think it's the inside. I think it's the wrestlers. I think they're like, nah.
Yeah.
I think there is a group of wrestlers like
that. Just like a core that has Tony Khan's ear.
Yeah, that's like, we don't want all these WWE people over here.
Yeah.
Definitely they're writers. That we don't need none of these people. You know what I'm saying? There was like, we don't know these dudes are moles or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So again, like New Day, they vouch for New Day because it's New Day. Like they did stuff with the Elite.
Kenny's been friends with them forever.
Forever, right?
Forever. Yeah.
People like Kyrie Sane, New Japan Stardom, they have connections with that, so that's not surprising.
Yeah.
So I think there's a whole movement, man. Yeah. That's why you was telling me, I said, why don't they bring Braun Strowman? I said, because Braun Strowman wouldn't do no damn good in AEW.
Yeah. And Edge also said in the interview with Ariel Helwani that he was like, Tony Khan would have 100% let me wrestle John Cena for John Cena's last match. It was the other company that wouldn't let me wrestle John Cena for the last match. And I believe that. I believe Tony Khan would be like, yeah, bro, go wrestle your biggest rivalry of your career in his last match. Go do that. That only helps us, really. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's shame on you. Shame on you, WWE, for not letting that happen. It didn't even have to be his last match. Just one match, bro.
Yeah. Well,
just one match.
See, that's the E for you, man.
And John Cena did Edge's move, the spear, and then the next week on, I think it was Wrestle Dream, I want to say.
Yeah.
Edge did the 5-knuckle shuffle. You know what I mean?
And the whole crowd, and people
can't see me.
And people were acting like, I'm surprised the AEW crowd. Come on, stop it.
They was all WWE fans before AEW happened, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. That's why you can't be surprised when someone from AEW jumps over there in the ship. You know who it is. They're going to get good reactions. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Cut it out, folks. That, like, they just don't watch nothing else. Come on.
Yeah. We got another thing. Pat McAfee posted an Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and he's doubling down. He said we will never see him on WWE TV ever again. Cool. I know, that's what I said. I said we ain't gonna spend a lot of time on this. We just gonna be like, cool, sounds good, brother. Sounds good.
Move on. Yep.
He gonna be on Monday Night Football now, bro. This dude has every job at ESPN right now, bro. He has every job.
Stay your ass away from my damn ring, bro.
Yeah. All right, bro. You going to the show. Unfortunately, I can't make it. It's the Rebel Dynamite, Athens, Georgia. You'll be there. Y'all look for my boy Steph. But what's his name? Sean Sapp or whatever?
Yeah.
Said something like Britt Baker is being discussed to come back at this show. Then he tweets something like, no, I'm not saying she is going to be there. I'm just saying someone threw her name out there at one point. It's like, why are you backtracking, bro? Would you like to see Britt Baker back?
Listen, it's crazy that you even said that because that is my last word on the street. It has something to do with Britt Baker. And this is not this. This is something I never knew about, but this is it. Britt Baker actually addressed her wrestling future after nearly 2 years away, right?
Bro, basically when we started this pod, bro, I saw her wrestle in Pittsburgh and that was it, bro.
That was it. Listen, they said that the situation is the reason why she been off TV is because she had some beef with no other than MJF.
That's someone very high up.
And I think MJF has something to do with her being not on TV. And there's a lot of uproar about her because, like, she's on this contract, she's still getting paid, but she's not being used. It's like, and people are starting to take it as far as you're killing her career. Like, you are killing her career.
Still getting paid, though.
So, yeah, but come on, man. We know how wrestling is. They only remember you as long as you're in front of them. As soon as you go away, that's why a lot of wrestlers don't like getting hurt. And it's like, oh man, they're gonna forget about me. Not literally, like we really don't forget about you. But what they mean by that is the lack of care.
Yeah.
We don't care about you. Now you gotta rebuild our care for you again. And you know, a lot of wrestlers, it takes and if you don't believe me, ask Meechin. It's hard to make someone care about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She even said it herself. She was like,
she
just don't know how to connect with the fans.
Yeah.
What I got to do to connect?
It's tough, bro.
So yeah, man, Britt Baker, bro. She, I don't know, man. Like, if you was Tony Khan, how would you handle the situation with Britt Baker? Would you keep her out like this?
Nah, I mean,
yeah, I wouldn't either.
It's tough because I really didn't see her. I didn't start watching AEW till I think I saw maybe 2 of her matches. Was I like blown away by her matches? No, but
and guess what? That was some of the worst, not worst, but just mediocre matches that she had before she got her that injury. She was on fire.
Yeah.
She was the face of that women's division on AEW.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So shit, bro. I don't know, bro. Let me pull up my phone real quick because I don't feel like writing this down. But WWE ranks the coolest new school finishers, bro, in the game right now.
New school finisher, okay.
Yeah. Who do you think number 1 is, if you had to guess?
Oh, God. Please don't say Javon Evans.
Nah. Oh. He's on the list. He's number 4. The OG cutter. But number 1 is Obafemi's Fall from Grace. And I'm like, that's nothing new. You know what I mean?
It's a Batista bomb and last ride put together. That's all it is.
Yeah. No, it's basically just a Batista bomb, right? It's not even the last ride. Well, he does pull you up. So, yeah. So, it's just, And then they got Rhea Ripley's Riptide, number 2, which I'm like, that's more new school because I really haven't seen that as a finish. You know what I mean?
Oh, you never seen that?
Not really used like Rhea uses it, you know?
Shit, man. The first time I seen that shit, that was goddamn WCW. But my boy, the Ralph, they used to call Ralph, a.k.a. Adam Bomb.
And number 3 is definitely not new school. It's Braun Breaker's Spear. I'm like, that is the furthest thing from new school. I
Oh
think,
yeah, it is. Well,
of all
because of how fast
the way
he's
he
going.
does it,
the way he run the ropes. So
Yeah, we got Soul Ruka, Soul Snatcher. I think that should be number one when she hits it cleanly.
I
You
don't.
know what I mean?
I can't. It looks good,
The
but
setup's
I can't
weird.
rock with
The
it.
setup's
I
weird.
can't rock with it, bro.
It's the same with Bandito's finisher.
the Flex 21.
Yeah. I'm like, that setup is too much, bro. We
like
know it's come. We love finishers that can come out of nowhere.
Nowhere.
You know, Jacob Fatu's Tongan Death Grip, definitely not new school, WWE. Definitely not new school, bro.
It's old school, but it's new again. Because
Yeah.
anybody hasn't used it in years. So
Yeah.
Okay, who else?
Penta's Mexican Destroyer. Royce Keys, the Ultimate Spine Buster, which Arn Anderson did it better, but I mean, Royce is up there. Ray Phoenix, Mexican Muscle Buster, which is basically Samoa Joe, right? Yeah. And then Stephanie Vakir's Vakir Inferno, which is pretty good. Her like corkscrew off the top. Yeah. But
Stephanie Vakir is ranked too low, bro. She should be at the top.
Yeah. And bro, you don't like the OG cutter, bro?
Bro, no.
The shit looks clean, bro.
No, it doesn't. It looks overly animated. You know,
it looks better than Cody. It looks better than Cody's super cutter.
You're right. But it ain't better than Will Ospreay's cutter. Someone cut it out now. See, the thing is, he jumps too high, and he's like, yee! And then when he finally, like in reality, if your ass jump too high like that with me, bro, I'm gonna catch your ass, or I'm gonna just move out the way. I'm just gonna move out the way. I'm gonna hit you like
Samoa
do that shit
Joe.
with John Moxley.
Do it with Samoa Joe. Do it with Samoa Joe. He just walking away, bro.
Do that shit with John Moxley. He's gonna move to the side and just go, huh? Ask Jack Perry about that, bro. He just hit Jack Perry midair with the forearm. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Bro. All right, bro. My last word on the street. I was debating leaving this for off air or word on the street, but I wanted to end a word on the street with the bang, bro.
Let's go.
What's going on with these all-in ticket sales, bro? They giving away tickets. They buy one, get two. Buy one, get three. Listen to this right here. Here. So 2023, all in, Wembley Stadium.
Oh, okay. Come on with it.
Come on. 72,000 sold, bro. 2024, 47. 2025, 21,000. That was in Texas Stadium, or not Texas Stadium, the Ranger Stadium in Dallas, Texas. 2026, we're sitting at 40,000 right now with 11 days to go. They're saying it's probably going to be right by that 2024 number of 47,000.
Right.
What was it with that year in 2023 where they could do 72,000, bro?
I think that was the first time.
I know, in Wembley, but why can't they, bro? It's Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega, bro.
Well,
why ain't they selling 72, bro? You said, hate to call you out, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
AEW, the hottest one going right now.
It is.
They ain't even as hot as they was in 2023, bro.
Oh yeah, but check this out though. About 3 years ago, WWE sold out SummerSlam. A year ago, they would see some tarps and not swear. This year,
talking about WWE, bro.
Was damn near empty.
Look,
so what I'm telling you to retort to what you're telling me is the economy doing bad all around the goddamn world, bro. That's what's going on, bro. Going on, man.
They did two nights with 80,000, bro. 2 nights. The 2 nights is messing. If SummerSlam would have been one night, I think they could have filled that stadium.
It don't matter, bro.
It's the 2 nights messing it up.
Cosmo.
Wembley one night, bro.
We saw nothing.
Wembley one night, bro.
That's all we saw. We saw nothing but tarp side,
bro. Wembley, bro. The tarps are there. They need to sell some sponsorship if they're gonna be having all these tarps, bro. Put Slim Jim tarps up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So I just feel like it's the economy.
Bro, could you imagine? What if they put ads on the tarps, bro?
Don't do that, bro. Why don't give them an idea? Don't give them an idea, man. Don't give them an idea. Somebody's like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, bro. If we go tarp it, might as well put a Gatorade symbol on that motherfucker real quick, bro. Prime logo up there, bro.
Man. Yeah, like AEW is the hottest shit going right now. Look on the internet. Anybody talking about the E like they talking about AEW. You see what I'm saying?
You say
it's the hottest wrestling.
2023 was Mr. CM Punk there at that time?
Yeah, hold on.
Him versus Samoa Joe, right?
Yeah, I think the very first. No, that's not the very first. Damn.
I know it was like MJF, Adam Cole. I wasn't watching AEW back then, but
MJF, Adam Cole headlined the show.
yeah, but CM Punk and Samoa Joe were there at Wembley, bro, right?
Yeah. They
So,
did Wembley 2 times, but damn, I'm trying to think.
Was it
the
CM
first
Punk,
one?
bro? Was it CM Punk?
Nah, I don't think it was CM Punk. I think it was the first show. The first
one in England.
In England.
Why don't they want to go back, bro?
That created a lot of stuff, man. I don't know, bro.
We having 30,000 less people, 3 years difference, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, shit.
And tickets ain't expensive. They ain't expensive.
Nah, it's just, look, it's the economy, bro. People ain't got something better to do, or I don't know. Maybe the WWE's buying up all these tickets, bro. Just to fuck this thing file.
Like 50 Cent Ja Rule. Like 50 Cent Ja Rule. So I'll make sure the first 5 rows are empty, bro.
Look, I just think it's bad all around, man. I think it's bad all around. You know what I mean? Look, we done seen some SmackDown shows and Raw shows. It's empty in the motherfucker, bro. So, I mean, I just think it's bad all around for the industry because that wrestling boom that we experienced a couple of years ago, right around the time we started this pod, it ain't there no more. It flamed out quick. And you know what? That has a lot of testament to say about Roman Reigns too. The Attitude Era had a nice little moment. They had a nice little stretch, right? The WCW Nitro Era had a nice little stretch. Yo, that wrestling boom, the new renaissance of that time, that shit lasted a couple of months.
I say 8 months. 8 months.
That's it. And that was when that WWE was feeling themselves. They were going out on every damn show. Another 11th sellout.
Oh, dude.
13th sellout.
13th
selling everybody. They was telling everybody what's going on. Now they go at SummerSlam, one of the big 4 shows. They ain't even tell nobody the damn audience. How many people's in the damn?
They used to make the announcement in extravaganza. Someone special would come out and announce it, bro. They'd be like, "Are you ready? All 65,000 of you." Yeah, they're like, "Hey guys, we ain't saying it."
Don't nobody say nothing. If we don't say nothing, they won't remember. No, we remember. We remember. They ain't say no attendance record or attendance this year at SummerSlam.
No.
And we wonder why. So again, to answer your question, it's all the way around. It's all the way around, bro. It's all the way around. Yeah.
When we gonna hit another boom period?
Hey, check this out. I'm gonna tell you, it's even worse than SummerSlam. WrestleMania. Let's not forget, WrestleMania had problems selling tickets too.
Yeah, and they need to get rid of the 2 nights. They need to get rid of the 2 nights, bro. Now they're talking about Royal Rumble being 2 nights, which that one actually would have made sense if you did it first, because you could have a women's night and a men's night. Perfect, bro.
Damn.
But now all 4 PLEs are gonna, or well, not SummerSlam, but our Survivor Series, but they'll probably make that 2 nights next year. But at least Royal Rumble next year is still 1 night. Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see, man. But yeah, it's all the way around, man. I just don't. And it's sad, to be honest with you, because I thought that wrestling boom period was going to last longer than that. I really thought so. I'm so used to it lasting at least 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is good. But man, that motherfucker said 8 months up, 8 months down. We're gone. That's it.
If The Rock comes back for the build to 43, are we back? Back to another little boom?
I don't think so. Not this time.
Not this time?
No.
Yeah. Hey, he got to film the new Fast and the Furious movie starting in December, I believe. And everyone acts like he's going to be gone the whole time. I was like, bro, you get days off filming. Like, he ain't going to be in every scene, bro. They can easily work out a WrestleMania run with him filming Fast and the Furious as well.
I mean, if it starts in December, Rock probably won't, if he's main event WrestleMania, maybe. He probably won't main event on WWE TV until after Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like he shows up at at the end of February. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? That does make sense. There's plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, because you think movies take a long time, but they're like, oh, we were filming for like 45 days. Done, son.
We just paste your face on some AI shit. Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Man, hey, y'all want to sell some tickets? Tony Khan, bring all into Atlanta next year, bro. Guarantee it sells out. Whatever stadium they want to put it in, bro.
I'm perplexed that why they got this Dynamite coming to the Athens and not in Atlanta. I'm kind of.
Oh yeah. Well, we got a talking point coming up on Off Air, guys.
Gotta stay tuned. Keep it locked to the new installment of the 44 Heelz FM.
The third block of 44 Heelz FM, y'all. Let's get into it, y'all. That's been word on the street. Like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.
Deuces. Y'all now locked in to the final installment of 44 Heelz FM. And we're going to go ahead and quiet down for a little bit. And this is called Heelz Off Air. And since we off air, let me turn this on air off.
We off, y'all. No holds barred. This is a safe space for all wrestling fans to say whatever the fuck you want to, man.
Hell yeah. Say whatever you want to say. 44 Heelz Off Air commences, man.
Hey, since we getting right off that, if you listen to the whole 404 Heelz FM, you just heard word on the street. So let me keep going with this. With these Athens and stuff. And Big Show said something, bro. Big Show's speaking out now. He said WWE has a rule with most, not all of it. I did a lot of research after he said this. He said it was like the venue can't hold a wrestling show 90 days before and 90 days after WWE was there. Just let y'all know, 90 days is 3 months. That's a long time in wrestling world. I did some research, and it was WWE has an agreement for 90 days before, 60 days after. And they also have other venues that have agreed to never let any other wrestling promotion work there. Mm-hmm. Is that good business or just like pettiness?
That's monopoly.
Yeah.
That's monopoly, man. That is horrible. And again, it doesn't surprise me. That's like some WWE shit, man. WWE is known for some petty ass actions that they do, man. So
but if that's your business, if let's say you're in charge of WWE, wouldn't you want to hurt the other company just a little bit?
Hell no.
Come on, bro.
You know why?
Come on, bro. You got millions coming in, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can't touch mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I ain't worried about what you're doing because I'm focused on what I need to do. And if I do what I do, you can't catch up. You can't get.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But it's when you shift your focus on what you do and what they're doing and trying to prevent them from doing it. That's when you lose. That's when you lose.
Yeah. Bro, I got the best analogy for WWE and AEW.
What's that?
So there's iPhone people and Android people. Okay. WWE is that iPhone, AEW that Android, bro. And bro, they loyal. They loyal, bro. You talk to someone with Android with them green bubbles on your text, you're like, what is this, bro? And they're like, man, I love my Android, bro. And he got people like me and you. I've had both phones. I like all their products, bro. Yeah. Some stuff I like. I like Android phones a lot better. But let me tell you, an iPad is elite. You know what I mean? But I just got the iPhone because it works with the iPad. Yeah. But, man, I'll tell you, Android phones are better. We like both here. But a lot of people are very brand loyal.
I don't know. It just, that's just human nature. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think humans are loyal creatures by default. You know what I'm saying? Not when it comes to their sexual needs. That's just like the animalistic in us, you know what I mean? But I just think human beings, they find something they like, they stick with it. Yeah. That's why a lot of people don't like switching jobs, because like, man, I'm comfortable where I'm at. But sometimes you gotta do get the bigger bag. You know what I mean? So
sometimes you're a peacock, you gotta fly. You know what I mean?
That's it. You gotta fly off that thing, man.
All right, bro. What do you want to talk about on Off Air, bro?
All right, man. These few topics that I have, it's just gonna make you. It's gonna open up your mind a little bit, and kind of make you think. So let me start off with one of them right now, and we're gonna go back to it because I want you to think about it. All right, has pro wrestling become too much online heavy, reliant on online? And do you think that has hurt the business or helped the business?
I think it's helped the business.
Yeah.
because it's got people caring and stuff. But I feel like the internet, depending on how you feel at the time, is going to make you really have one opinion. You're stuck with that opinion. Nothing can change your mind, like, because that's all part of the algorithm. So if you like hearing negative stuff about AEW, you're going to watch those videos and you're going to double down on, yeah, I know that shit sucks. Instead of watching something that's like, did you see this in AEW? It was so awesome. And vice versa with WWE.
Right.
They're just like, if you hate WWE, you're going to be shown that Danhausen Joe Hendry concert on repeat. And you're going to be like, damn, this does suck. But you ain't going to see the Roman Reigns solo segment, which was awesome. You know what I mean? So it's just, has it helped? Yes. Has it hurt? Probably more than it's helped.
Now, let's keep building off that. Do you think the Attitude Era would have survived if there was a social media?
The Attitude Era? I mean, okay. I think yes. If are we taking social media and putting it in the Attitude Era? Or are we taking the Attitude Era and putting it in this climate with social media today? That's the biggest question.
That is true. That is true. With the sensitivity and everything. So let's just for the shits and giggles, let's just say Attitude Era
just
today.
With social media. Oh, in today? Oh, dude, that ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening.
But well, I mean, do you think it would have hurt the product because now?
Oh yeah,
leaks,
everyone. If it was exactly that too, and then just the content the Attitude Era had, bro, that shit getting canceled all day. But if you take social media and just give people social media in the 90s during the Monday Night Wars and the Attitude Era, and the bikini matches and all that stuff that people would get mad at today, they wouldn't get mad at it back then. They would just be celebrating it online. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because Triple H said wrestling is always a microcosm of what's going on in the world today.
Right.
Well, besides wrestling in the 90s, what was the most popular show on television?
Jerry Springer. Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. So, like, if you give social media to the 90s, it doesn't affect the product at all. If you put them 90s programs today, that shit's canceled 15 minutes into the show, bro.
Well, but the leaks, the spoilers, the quick stuff online, it will hurt the product because the money they made then, they probably wouldn't have made as much like they do because you got so many different avenues to watch the product without paying for it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
And we would know Scott Hall was coming to Nitro, 5 hours before the show. That would change
the whole game there.
Oh, dude, yeah. You know what I want? Dude, I want to try and experiment one time and just, for a month, both of us just post and ghost. And we promise each other not to look at no wrestling content. I'm sorry, guys. We can't even comment on the comments, bro. Yeah. Well, we could probably just comment on the comments but we got to, not watch anything online ever for a month and see how much better wrestling is, bro. Because, look, we knew CM Punk was coming back to Survivor Series. We knew all this stuff. We know so many spoilers. But if we didn't have those spoilers all the time, how much better? We know the New Day's coming. Right. What if we didn't know New Day was coming, bro? We wouldn't even know New Day's contracts are done for because if we only watch TV, they haven't said, hey, we fired New Day. Yeah. So we'd be like, oh, they just been off TV for a couple months. That happens. And then we're watching AEW and he makes this New Day cryptic thing. And we're like, what? What? New Day's in AEW? How are they in AEW? They were in WWE. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We would know nothing, bro. It'd be like watching everything. Oh, dude, I think it'd be amazing, bro.
Now, I think that would be, it'll be the moments, little moments like that, the shock surprise, because pro wrestling fans, we love surprises, right?
Yeah.
But it's how consistency and the weight of the product overall is what's going to maintain the interest. You know what I'm saying? So, but what do you think has happened with this? Do you think the social media has enhanced let me rephrase that. Do you think social media has displayed the pro wrestling fan or has exposed the pro wrestling fan?
I think I mean, the craziest voices are the loudest voices on. So, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, you say the craziest stuff, you're going to get a bunch of clicks. So I think, man, I think social media is good for wrestling after you watch the show. But if you watch it a month before the show, you're going to be disappointed in the show.
No, I'm saying the wrestling fan.
Yeah, they definitely been exposed. I mean, the loud voices though, but most wrestling fans are like me and you who like some shit and don't like other shit.
Right.
The people who get the most feedback online, like Twitter and stuff, are the people just trashing a company or trashing a product for 15 posts in a row, bro. So
yeah.
Yeah.
See, and but that gets a lot. That's what gets the energy.
Yeah.
That gets the room talking. That gets the bubbling up. You know what I'm saying? And we don't lean into that bullshit over here because we always keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? We never tell a lie. You know what I'm saying? So we always honest with our takes and our opinions. So I don't understand why would you want to go that cheap route and just, you know, say some outlandish shit. And that's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. You dunking a basketball and you 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's easy.
Yeah. And like, oh man, bro, I'm just trying to like think in my mind all the cool stuff that could happen if I just didn't get on social. Like The Rock maybe being part of WrestleMania 43. People are already talking about it, but if you don't get on social media, when you hear that music, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
So let's go ahead and keep this a buck, because I'm gonna go ahead and say this, because even though that would be more like, oh, that's just crazy. But I think this has always been in the pro wrestling game. Let's not act like we didn't have the Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazines.
But that was way after the fact, bro. That wasn't before the fact.
Oh no, this would drop every month, and then they, such and such contract is up. Dirt Sheet Talk was in the magazine stuff. Don't be surprised if you see such and such over here. I mean, it was always in those magazines. You know what I'm saying? And you just had to get it every month. You wasn't exposed to it every day like you are on social media, but they still had Dirt Sheet Talk and behind the scenes talk in those magazines.
Bro, do you remember? I forget. It might have been that magazine, but bro, there was a section that was like pen pals. Y'all are a little too young that listen to it. You don't know what a pen pal was. It just means you met a random friend somewhere and you write them a letter and they write you a letter back, bro. And in this wrestling magazine, it had like wrestling pen pals, bro. And I remember I had like 4 or 5 pen pals, bro. Sorry, Stunner, you ain't gonna have no clue what we talking about right now.
Shout out to Stunner, man. Yeah.
But yeah, did you see Bret Hart? But I remember I had one from Canada, one from the UK, bro. My mom was like, I gotta pay international postage. Some of y'all don't know what postage is, but yes.
Yeah. But see, and that was made it exciting, because it was like, this is of the age of the slowdown. Let me tell you what I mean by slowdown. You would still talk about the last 2 Nitros back.
Yeah.
You would still, and you would tell somebody, like, oh man, it's like they kind of updated them. That happened like 2 weeks ago. And you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, bro, if you don't watch it then and there, sorry for your luck. We moving on to the next damn
we
shit.
are,
and it's like, like we're a week behind technically. Like we don't, except for Raw. We always current Raw before we drop this based on how we drop. But AEW, AEW, we're a week behind. You know what I'm saying? Because like tonight,
our wrestling week, the 4-4 Heels wrestling week is from Wednesday Night Dynamite to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
That's how we do our shows. So
this is what we encapsulate when we talk about these things.
You know what was crazy too is like I've always said on this podcast a bunch of times, my mom in Arizona wouldn't let me stay up to watch Raw, because in Arizona, for some reason, because Nitro was live and Raw was taped, in Arizona, Nitro would play for 2 hours and then you'd get Raw. It was perfect. But back in the Monday Night Wars, they were on at the same time in the East Coast. But for some reason, Arizona, not daylight savings times, I don't get it. But I just remember it was back to back, and I would not be able to watch Raw until Saturday morning, bro. So that's 5 days.
Yeah.
And come Saturday morning, I sit down to Raw, And if I didn't talk to my friends at school and tell them to tell me, I would have no idea what was going to happen on this Raw.
Right.
That you cannot go 5 days without seeing a show and not know every single detail that's on that show, bro.
Yeah. I mean, but that was a time of like, see, I grew up in the era of the channel switchers. Like I was that. Like when people talk about
you got to go back and forth.
Oh my God, bro. I mean, you would hope so much that when it was commercial one spot, you jump to the other spot. And sometimes it was like that. And sometimes they both be on commercials at the same time. You like, damn. But sometimes one was on commercial, the other one, it was offset. I'm like, perfect, bro. Perfect. That's
crazy, bro.
Perfect.
That's crazy to live. Yeah. That's crazy to live in a world like that, bro.
Flip back and forth, bro. That was the fun shit, bro. You had to.
That's where if you get like 2 TVs in your house, you could just watch Raw one and use the VHS to record Nitro or something.
What I would have killed for what I have now, bro.
Yeah.
Double screen.
Just DVD. Yeah.
Geez, screen within the screen. We can. That's perfect right there.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Damn, son. All right, let's get to this next, bro. This is a good question, bro. Is ESPN and WWE working?
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is because
I don't think so.
I feel like they pissing off the ESPN fans who don't want to hear about wrestling at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got wrestling fans who really don't want wrestling categorized with all these other sports. Like we know we're not them.
Yeah.
We're over here. I don't like. So I think it was a lose-lose from both sides, bro.
Well, I think it's safe to say when that contract is up, they won't be signed.
Oh no, hell no, bro, hell no. It was perfect on Peacock for me, bro. It was perfect. It was perfect. Everything about Peacock was perfect.
And word on the street, Peacock is raising its prices now.
Yeah,
and you gotta pay extra to get the WWE section.
But that's only international though, because all our shit's on Netflix now. So I think.
Oh, the library, right?
Yeah. That's not for us because that's only for international, I think. I don't know. It's so confusing what streams on what, bro. It's so confusing because there's a lot of shit on YouTube, man. Just regular YouTube. There's a bunch of WWE documentaries on there. Yeah. I've been watching them all the time, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But, man, ESPN, WWE, it was a match made in not heaven. It wasn't hell. It's not hell. It's not hell. It's just not heaven. You know what I mean? You got Stephen A. talking about wrestling. Wrestling fans don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear Stephen A. talking about wrestling.
You got like all the ESPN people trying to talk about wrestling. It's like, we don't want y'all. We want our people.
And they never say anything current. They always say some shit. Yeah, remember back in the day and this and this. Like, they'll never say nothing.
Yeah, current. That's true, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true, bro. That's true.
They never hear him say, you saw what happened on last night on Raw with Bloodline? No, you didn't hear that.
He's like, my favorite wrestler was Dusty Rhodes. Remember that guy?
I like, remember Andre the Giant? Remember that guy? Oh, man.
That's true, bro. That's true, bro. All right. You go, go, bro. You get another one, bro. I got a good one coming at you next.
I think my last one's gonna be a great one, but check this out. Does every great wrestler need to become world champion?
Nah. Just like every great NFL player or every great NBA player, they don't need a ring to solidify.
Wait a minute. We talking about pro wrestling. That strap is very, very important around these parks. You understand?
All right, let me ask you this.
Every great wrestler needs to become world champion.
Is Will Ospreay a great wrestler?
Yeah.
He never wins the AEW championship. Is he a great wrestler?
Still a great wrestler.
Yeah, that's my point. Will Ospreay is the best example right now, bro.
But when you start ranking him after he retires and stuff, they're going to be like, how many world championships Will Ospreay? 0. They're going to be like, oh, shit.
Okay.
That might hinder him. That might hinder him in the grand scheme of things, right?
See, but
wait, the same thing that helps Roman is what? The longest reigning championship reign.
And the best storyline in wrestling for 4 years straight. That helps a lot.
Let me ask you this then. Here goes another question. This is for the E fans too. Will Roman Reigns be known for his championship reign or for the Bloodline storyline more?
I think the Bloodline storyline.
It's going to be Bloodline storyline.
Yeah.
That's why I said
the championship
Bloodline
reign is
storyline.
it's a close second, bro. It's a close second.
Bro, the Bloodline storyline made Roman Reigns, bro.
Yeah.
If he wasn't in that storyline, I don't think he'd be as big as he is now. I don't think he has as many fans. That storyline made Roman Reigns, bro. I'm telling you.
So Paul Heyman's on Undertaker's podcast, so I got a 2-part with the Undertaker right here. My first one, let me say this right now. We were just talking about championship reigns doesn't matter as an all-time great. And I know Undertaker has championship reigns, but like they weren't memorable championship reigns. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just whether he has a belt or not, it's Undertaker. You know what I mean? It's like he never needs to wear that belt, bro. Like, so like, even though he has championships, it wasn't great reigns. It's so weird I'm saying this, but like, he's still one of the top 7 wrestlers of all time.
Yeah.
But I know it doesn't help the argument because he has won the belt. But I'm saying his belt wins are kind of meaningless because it never enhanced his character. He's just always been the Undertaker.
And,
so,
I'll put it this way, and I agree because I felt like his WrestleMania streak was bigger than his championship run.
Yeah. And that's what. Yeah, but before I go there, like Dusty Rhodes never won the big belt. Is he the best to ever not win the big belt? Like Charles Barkley's, I think, in my opinion, or Karl Malone, the best player to ever play without winning a ring. You know what I mean? Karl Malone, weird personal life. Not defending that. Not defending that, but allegedly. But he's one of the best basketball players to never win a ring. Him and Charles Barkley. Those are my 1 and 2s, bro. And is Dusty Rhodes that? Best quarterback to never win a ring, Dan Marino. Is Dusty Rhodes the Dan Marino of wrestling?
Man, see, it's hard because it's a different type of sport, right? Different type of setting. Dusty Rhodes is big. He's big time, but will he be bigger than Ric Flair?
Ric Flair's won the big belt, though.
See, that's my point.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my point.
I know that's your point. I'm saying, who is the Dan Marino of wrestling, the biggest star to never win the big belt? Is it Dusty?
Oh, is it Dusty?
Yeah.
Dusty? Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else. Like, really, everyone.
Scott Hall?
No, I think he won the World Heavyweight Championship, bro.
Never.
In WWE. I think he won it in WWE, bro.
Never. He never won a world title, bro.
But is he bigger than Dusty Rhodes, bro?
See,
or is Dusty just in our mind because of Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes?
I think Scott Hall is bigger than Dusty Rhodes, bro. I think he is. Because I mean, look what
time did you say that? What time did you say that?
Yeah.
Let me see that right there, baby.
I think he is. I think he is bigger than Dusty Rhodes because of he has more impact, right?
Bro, impact, bro. Dusty's kids, KO, all these people, bro. Roman, Seth, all these people, bro. Dusty had impact, bro.
We're talking about him as an individual that had impact. Come on, man. You talking about somebody else stuff right here. I'm talking about Scott Hall. We said it. We talked about it before. Scott Hall coming through the crowd is probably the greatest wrestling moment history of all time. It's Andre the Giant and Hogan Slam, number 2. And then you got Scott Hall walking through that crowd, Monday Nitro, live on TV. Number 1, greatest wrestling moment of all time. The birth of NWO.
He was part of NWO.
And then he was a part of the biggest wrestling boom in history that was so big that it made WWE hot again.
It's Dusty Rhodes, though, bro.
Hey.
The son of a plumber.
I would say this. Dusty Rhodes means more to pro wrestling than Scott Hall overall. But man, I just feel like Scott Hall had a bigger impact and just magnitude than Dusty, bro. Or it could be a case of two different eras.
So you're the booker right now. All right, you're the booker.
Let's go.
You got the World Heavyweight Championship in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the match is against Dusty Rhodes and Scott Hall.
Uh-huh.
Who you giving the belt to?
Wait. What's Scott Hall and what Dusty Rhodes? What?
No, both prime. The big. We got NWO Scott Hall, if you want to call it, and then you got Dusty, the son of a plumber, baby. Who you giving that strap to, bro?
My business mind,
bro.
My business mind.
No, one time.
My business mind say I'm gonna give it to Scott Hall, bro.
No business.
Just the cheddar cheese.
See. When you have to make an excuse on why you pick him instead of just saying the name, that shows me something, bro. That shows me something.
I'm not
making give it to Dusty.
I'm not making an excuse. I just feel like Scott Hall will have a bigger impact with him being champion if that's the NWO Scott Hall.
Yeah.
That's the NWO Scott Hall?
It's Dusty, bro.
So you mean tell me Dusty at his peak was a bigger name than Scott Hall at his peak?
That's unfair, bro. That's unfair.
See, every time I know you want to say it, but you don't. You always say stuff is unfair. That's how I know.
That's unfair, bro.
Telling you, bro.
It's unfair, bro.
It's the truth, though.
Dusty Rhodes was big by himself. Scott Hall was standing next to Hulk Hogan.
Okay. Does Dusty Rhodes have a moment in time like Scott Hall?
No, no one really has a moment like that.
You see what I'm saying?
That's hard, bro. That's hard, bro.
It's hard, bro. Scott Hall versus Dusty Rhodes, man.
Yeah. Scott Hall, bro.
Scott Hall, man. That's Scott Hall, bro. He never won the championship, man. Never won the world championship. And I don't even think, I'm trying to think, I don't think Mr. Perfect ever won the world championship either.
Nope, he didn't either. Dusty's got him, though, bro. Dusty's got him.
Oh, definitely got him, yes. Dusty definitely got him. I mean, and Dusty honestly has, like, Scott Hall in the grander scheme of things, but I'm just saying, like, that's Scott Hall, though. That's the NWO. Like, he's part of the biggest look, Dusty Rhodes was part of NWO, baby. Come on.
Okay. The one thing against Dusty Rhodes, and I could be wrong, but he invented War Games match that we see every year in November.
That was good.
It was good, but damn, I wish he didn't invent it so we didn't have to watch it every year.
You don't like War Games that much, bro?
It's Survivor Series has always been my least favorite. PLE.
Yeah.
But like the last few years, it's just and this is a problem. They'd probably be really good matches if I didn't watch Blood and Guts from the women of AEW and then got to watch Io Sky climb again with a trash can and do a moonsault. You know what I mean? So that's what's ruined me, bro. AEW ruined me on that style of match, bro.
Or maybe because WWE got that PG-13 style. Or, I guarantee you like this. If everything is going the way it is going to be, this is going to be your favorite Survivor Series War Games match of all time.
Oh, yeah. It might be.
If everything goes the way
it's
supposed to go, it might be you're going to love it. You're going to be like, you know what?
Bro, can you back? Everyone's been complaining every year Survivor Series War Games has a Bloodline in it, and now this year it'll be Bloodline versus Bloodline.
Yeah, man.
Not only is it one team of Bloodline, now it's two teams of Bloodline.
You know what? And I hate it, though, bro. I hated that they did what they did. I enjoyed it. It was great. Bloodline segment. But I hated the fact that Solo did that, bro. I hated that. Yeah,
because you wanted them all together.
I want them all back together again.
Yeah. Just not Sammy.
Just not Sammy, no. Just not Sammy. Then I wanted Zilla to join. And just have all six of them just run shot in the WWE for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just that'd be the main storyline on SmackDown and Raw. The Bloodline is taking over the WWE. 6 dudes. 3 on both sides. And then the Raw or SmackDown feel extra special when you get all 6 on the motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can do it that way. I just felt like they missing a big opportunity right here, bro. You're missing a big opportunity. You're changing Zillify 2 into Rocky Maivia 2.0. I'm telling you, man, they missing a big opportunity, man. They're missing them. They're missing a big opportunity. You need all 6. Got extra space for them right there. Zillify 2, right next to Jimmy. I got all 5. I need one more. Come on. Hello.
He's coming, bro. He's coming, bro. All right, this is a question I have for you, bro. I'm interested to hear this answer, bro.
Let's go.
Would you be okay with just AEW being the only big wrestling promotion, bro? Like WWE's gone.
Me? Yeah, I would. Because WWE, AEW gives me everything that I need, what I want in my pro wrestling program.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Your perfect AEW would be just a Bloodline moving over to AEW. You'd be like,
that's
it.
I'm fire. Good. Get Bloodline takeover, try to make AEW back. Bro, come on, man. Oh, man, that would be great. That would be great. I'd be like, that's it. That's it. That's all I'm watching right now. Come on. That's it. But yeah, I think for me, because like I said, AEW gives me everything I want in pro wrestling. They have great promos. They have great storylines, multi-layered storylines. They have great in-ring action. And the production is always improving. They have a great crowd. So I wouldn't be thriving, like wanting a WWE product because they're so what happens, AEW is the opposite for me when it comes to WWE. I watch WWE thinking, going into it like, oh man, I wonder what's going to happen tonight. Right?
Yeah.
I go into AEW thinking I know some shit about to be popping off tonight. It's a difference. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So when good shit happen on WWE, I'm like, oh, okay, that's surprising. But it shouldn't be if they're the number 1 wrestling program in the world. AEW is so good right now that when good shit happen on AEW, it's like, oh, they had an off week. Did they? No, they didn't. It's still good shit. It's just not up to that crazy level they always execute at. Yeah. That's why I'm like that, man.
Yeah. And
I want this, like, trust me, I wish WWE was fucking like hitting on all cylinders more consistently.
They're getting closer.
Consistency is key.
They're getting closer for you. They're getting closer.
You've been saying that it's about to be,
bro. Sunday night main event.
2 weeks.
Sunday night main event looking stacked, bro. Sunday night main event looking stacked, bro.
The card always look good, but it's how they execute the show.
Yeah, bro. And that kind of leads me just like kind of into my next thing. And I saw someone post this online, and I was like, I can't disagree with it. I got to pick a side. Is Tony Khan booking too much wrestling and not enough television? And I was like, well, no. Like, and this is the best thing about me, I think. I watch WWE for those moments, them Bloodline moments, them stories. Hopefully they throw in some decent matches like they did this week, and then I'm like extra happy. But when I watch AEW, I want to see them matches, bro. That's just my mind is programmed right now.
So whoever wrote that comment, so they're basically saying that AEW isn't good. It doesn't have TV style programming, which is false. Because what you thought Hangman and Swerve Strickland was, that's great TV.
They didn't say it doesn't have it. They're just saying, is Tony Khan leaning too much into the wrestling instead of the television aspect?
You know,
and I'm like, leave it how it is.
Sometimes I just wish people just don't have Twitter and don't say dumb shit like this, because to me, it what you mean? Too much pro wrestling on your pro wrestling show? What the fuck is wrong with people, man? I've never heard this stuff in my life before. Why is it like that in our profession? No one ever says there's too much football in the damn NFL game. No one ever says that.
No, they just.
But it's too much wrestling on, or it need more TV with not enough wrestling.
Bro, they just. I don't know who this is. They just asked a question, bro.
Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. I don't like no stuff like that. That question don't make no damn sense to me, man. Too much too much wrestling, not enough TV. It's pro wrestling on TV, bro. What you mean? Come on, man. Come on. See, he wants that theatrics. He wants the fucking drama, bro. Yo, there's a whole company that does that, bro. This one over here don't do that like that. And they do have it, but I guess they don't like it in the way it's being delivered. See, that's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. Asinine fucking question, man. Come on, man. Who wrote that? What's the screen?
I don't
name?
even know, bro. I don't even know. I just see stuff, I copy, I paste it, I throw it in here, man. I'm like, man, that's a good idea. Let me see. Okay, which company, if you had to put 5 top stars versus 5 top stars, AEW, WWE, you ain't got to list them all. You can name some of them, but who's winning the battle for top stars, bro?
For AEW and WWE, top stars.
If you took 5 from AEW, your favorite, your top people, you took 5 from WWE, your top people, your favorite people, who wins the battle?
Okay.
And I know for you it's going to be AEW, but like I'm saying for generally everyone, who do you think wins?
Oh, you talking like 5 versus 5 type of shit? Like they going at it.
5 versus 5.
Oh, okay.
Not in a match, but just star power. Star power. MJF, Roman, both number 1 picks on both sides, right?
Boom. Take them out the equation.
And then AEW, I think you got to take Kenny Omega, right?
Yeah, Kenny Omega, internationally known.
WWE, CM Punk. Have to, obviously.
Yeah. You got to take him out. Take him out.
Okay, so pick who are the next? I mean, is Will Ospreay in your top 5 star powers in AEW now?
Definitely. Will Ospreay definitely in there.
So we got to throw Cody, right? We have to throw Cody. I mean, Cody is still top star.
Yeah, put Cody.
Yeah. All right, so 2 picks each, bro. 2 picks each. I'm gonna take
Mercedes Monet.
Okay, I'm gonna take Rhea. I was saying Rhea already. That's it, right?
Monet,
Rhea is. Now that's fight
down the last 5.
Ooh, it's tough, bro. It's tough on WWE side, bro.
Yeah, it's tough on the AEW side. It's a couple names.
I know who the main office of WWE would say, and I'm close to saying it, but I ain't gonna say it yet. But I think is it? Ooh, it's Oba. Nah. It's Oba Femi, bro.
Nope.
It's Oba.
I knew he was
it's Oba.
Gonna say that. Nope. It's not Oba. It's not Oba right now. Not yet.
It's Oba.
Not yet. Give me from the E. It's Liv Morgan, bro.
Bro, that was my. It almost came off my lips, bro.
It's Liv Morgan, bro. It's Liv Morgan.
All right. 5th.
A-Dubs. You got too many.
Mox.
You got Mox. You got Tony Storm. Shit.
I not counting Tony Storm right now. She been out too. No. I'm keeping Rhea in. Never mind. You can say Tony Storm.
You can say Tony Storm. You know what I'm saying? Man, you still got Swerve on the board.
Swerve, fuck, bro.
You see what I'm saying? You still got Darby's Island on there, bro.
Yeah, Darby. I almost say for sure, bro.
I mean, jeez, you got.
You would say Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah,
let's not forget
that
Kyle
class
Fletcher
hasn't got to that level yet. Like
Okada.
We're talking about, huh?
Okada,
shit, yeah, internationally, yeah, Okada, big
name.
Big name.
It's tough, bro. It's tough.
It is tough, man. Who would I put in that 5th spot though? So you going in the 5th spot? We going with Liv.
We going with Liv, but
I'm going with Tony Storm.
That's tough.
I'm going with Tony Storm. That's tough. Yeah. 2 women, 3 men. Man, I would love to see that match, bro. Oh yeah.
Tony Storm interacting with Roman, bro. That shit will be hilarious.
Oh, that should be funny as hell. That should be hilarious.
Yeah. And then they could be like, Mercedes, who's this? They're like, never seen her before. Something
come back,
like
Sasha.
That, you know?
Come back. Somebody say, that's all these hands.
Come home, Sasha. Come home. So okay. So those 5 versus those 5. You're starting a company. Which 5 you taking? Some are old, some are young. They're all we all kind of chose I think Rhea's the youngest one and Liv. You're taking them. You got to start a company. Which 5 you taking?
Oh, I'm taking AEW side, bro.
Bro, I think I'm taking MJF, bro. Wherever he is, bro.
Yeah. MJF, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega. That's the only old thing. And you got Mercedes Monet, and then Tony Storm. You got some folks, bro.
All 3 dudes on WWE side are like 40 plus, bro. CM Punk, Cody, and Roman. I said, "Ooh, that's not a good start to a company." I'll take the 30-year-old who's my second favorite wrestler. You know.
You ready for this, bro? This is my last talking point, but this might be a doozy. We might spend some time on this one, but
oh shit,
it's a doozy though. All right, when did the promo became more important than the wrestling?
Oh, I really don't want to say it, but it's four heels off air. I'm gonna say it's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's when you think it became more important than the wrestling.
Yep, and he was so good at wrestling and stuff when he was stunning Steve and all that. That was his gimmick. He was an in-ring technician. It was good. That neck injury, bro. You know, ever say like. Stone Cold's he's on the Mount Rushmore, but it's like, is there great Stone Cold matches at like when he became Austin 316?
Yeah.
Not really. And the promos, I mean, he was injured, so all we got from Stone Cold for like 10 months was promos. You know what I mean? So I think it's promo. He came a big star at the promos.
Yeah, that's true, because the promos what made him. And I thought about this the other day. I was watching some old Stone Cold clips. I'm like, why no one ever mentions Stone Cold in the top names when he's talking about greatest of all time on the mics?
He's never,
you never hear him mentioned. You know what I'm saying? We always say Cena, Rock, we always say these names, right? But we never say Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, because he's like he's that 5th on the Mount Rushmore, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he's tough. He's like
hanging on to them. He's like hanging on. He's 3rd promo in the game for you.
No, I said not promo. I'm talking about like overall in the at the Mount Rushmore, the greatest.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying the promo talk Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
he's outside your Mount Rushmore.
MJF. That's a whole nother conversation. That's another week's talking point. Who is our top all-time promos from either companies, either era, all time? Who is that?
Yeah.
We're gonna write that next week. But let me ask you this then: would you rather have a 5-star match with a weak story, or a 3-star match with a story that you're emotionally invested in? Which one?
What'd you say before the 5-star match? Did you say terrible story? No story? What'd you say?
I said, or would you like a 5-star match with a weak story?
Weak story.
Yeah.
See?
Or a 3-star match with a story that you're emotionally invested in. Like, this shit's so good.
I think the WWE's got to pick the 3-star, bro. I know it, bro. Yeah. Because if the story is good for 3 weeks and the match is still average, that's pretty good odds in WWE, bro. You know what I mean? Because you said great story. So let's say great story. Let's say, let's say, oh no, that's a bad example. Hold on. I'm trying to think of a good example. That shit was dope. Bro, what had a bad story? That was man, bro, it's hard. What had like a good story that the match was a letdown recently in WWE? Oh, yeah. WrestleMania, Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv, because they
Yep.
beat the crap out of each other.
Yep.
And that match was not good, and it was short.
Yep.
That was a letdown. That was a letdown.
It was.
But like, I'm trying to think of an example in AEW where the story sucked, but the match was 5 stars. But all I can think of is like just random matches that are 5 stars that has no story, like Beast Mortos and Kyle Fletcher. They put on a banging match with it was just for the TBS championship. Bam, weak story, right?
But see, for me, give me the 5-star match with the weak story. I'm gonna tell you why.
I know that's an AEW in you, bro.
Because if the 5-star match is 5-star match, that means they told a great story in between the ropes.
Yeah,
which is going to enhance the weak story and be like.
But sometimes,
boom.
sometimes you give too much credit to AEW about telling stories in between the ropes, bro.
Whoa.
Sometimes it's just an all out. Sometimes it's just an all out brawl, and it was a great match, and there's no story there, bro. There's no story. They just had a great match.
Like, tell me a match this week on AEW that wasn't telling a great story.
It like in the ring that made like Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong was a great match, but there is literally no story there.
Bro, see, that's what I'm talking about. The story was
you trying to make this
listen, high level competition without taking the back roads.
See, you just added some fucking story to it, bro. This is some bullshit story.
That's a story. That's a story. No one's turning heel. No, Kyle O'Reilly, they're going head to head. They're just
having a match to get to the Continental Cup. That's
having
it.
a great match.
That's it. That's
having a great match. You see what I'm saying?
There was no story in between the rope, bro. It was just a great match. That's all.
That was the story of that match.
No.
You understand? That was the story of that match.
I really don't understand, bro.
Is one of them going to do whatever it takes to get to the next round, or they're going to keep it 100 and then see who's the better man? That's the story right there. Look how they were wrestling. Look how they were wrestling each other. There was times where you kind of felt like one of them was going to cheat. Okay, how about this? When it was backing each other up in the corner, right? And then they get the 1, 2, and they do this. You know what I'm saying? Is it going to be clean? You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the story right there. They weren't just wrestling. Come on, man. You got to look at these things, bro.
Oh, I looked at it. It was just a match, bro.
No, it wasn't. All right, y'all tell.
I looked at it. I saw it, bro. Oh, I got one more thing for you, bro.
All right, let's go.
I got one more thing for you. Maybe 2 more things. Yeah, we'll start with this one. Best and worst theme songs of all time. Off the top of the dome. I already know you love
Best theme song. Best theme song is Wolfpack, NWO, Red and Black.
I'm going Edge. I'm going Edge, bro.
All right. Worst theme song.
Joe Hendry. Or Don Callis Family. Just coming out to that.
Ooh, like that shit is horrible. That boom. That's crazy, man.
Makes it, dude, I muted my TV the other week. I was like, nope, not listening to this shit.
I mean, Diesel has some badass. And I'm talking about when Diesel first came on the scene. His entrance theme song was nothing but truck noises. Honk, honk,
yeah.
That was it. That was his theme coming to the ring. It was no music.
Yeah.
It was just straight sounds. So, but music, let's say the worst theme I've heard. And I said, I can't stand this thing.
Joe Hendry.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Shit. But I know there's something else I'm like, I can't stand this damn song, bro.
Daniel Garcia's Mario music.
Oh, that shit, right. But I'm starting to like that shit now, bro. Because it fits his ass now. I'm starting to like it because it fits him. Now, like, I get it now. I get it. Who had some badass? Like, that shit was horrible, bro. Oh, the NWO's B Team's music. I hated that shit, bro. I hated when the NWOs would come out there with the B team with Horace Hogan and all them. The motherfuckers ain't give them the bow. The motherfuckers gave them that. The motherfuckers come out there like, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what they gave him? What kind of music is this? Next time y'all look at some old WCW shit, and there's an NWO B team out there. The music they had for them motherfuckers, bro, that shit was corny as hell, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, man, but yeah, NWO Wolfpack. They're in a song better than that, bro. I'm sorry. NWO Wolfpack, that shit is crazy, bro. Man, even to this, that shit gives me goosebumps.
DX, bro. Are you ready? Bro,
see, I like X-Pac's song from DX better than DX. I like his remix of that song. X-Pac. Da-na-na-na. It's gonna kick your ass. Bro, X-Pac. That shit was hot, bro.
Road Dogg and Jesse James as tag team part, bro. Oh, you didn't know. And even that shit was good, bro. I like
Jesse James when he was singing that damn Jeff Jarrett song. And I can't wait to get along with my baby tonight. And I had Jeff Jarrett lip singing that shit. Remember that shit? That shit was funny as hell, bro. That was back.
I don't remember this, bro.
Yeah, that was
I don't remember this at all.
Because when Jeff Jarrett went to WWE, he was the country singing wrestler, right?
Yeah.
So Jesse, Road Dogg can really sing. So what they did was they recorded a whole song and they had a video. It was like Jeff Jarrett and he was singing. And then one day they had a live performance, and then he was lip singing, and I think whoever he was going against exposed that Road Dogg was back in the corner singing it.
And that was some Milli Vanilli shit right there, bro.
Why you think his name was Road Dogg? Because he was fucking Jeff Jarrett's roadie.
Okay. Yeah, I know he started out in TNA and stuff. Yeah. That shit's funny, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man. The last subject of Off Air, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's roll with this, bro. I got a question for you. If AEW fans had to take a vote, who would they want to be world champion, bro? We got Darby, Hangman, Will, Kenny Omega. MJF is the right answer. Bobby Lashley, Andrade. Who do you think are they taking? If all you polled all the AEW fans and we gonna post this, who y'all picking for the world champ in your AEW?
I think right now the obvious choice is Will Ospreay. It's Will Ospreay by far.
More than MJF.
More than MJF. Yeah. Because we've seen MJF as champion.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But we never seen Ospreay yet. Let's go see what he do.
It's not going to be as amazing. It's not going to be as amazing, bro.
You'll see about that, sir. We're going to see about that.
So you got a pie. You have percentages. You have 100%. What percent chance do you think AEW fans would vote Will Ospreay as is it like a 30% chance? 50% chance?
Oh, it's gonna be about 60%.
60?
Hell yeah.
60. So you got 40% left of the pie, bro. Where are you distributing that 40% between MJF?
I think the other one is the champion right now, Kenny Omega.
The other 40%?
Yeah.
All AEW fans either want Will Ospreay or Kenny Omega. That's it. Not MJF, bro.
I'm just saying, like the WWE, AEW fan base, they love some Kenny Omega, bro. They love Kenny Omega, and they love some Will Ospreay. But it doesn't change the fact,
bro. I know
MJF is the head, is the guy in AEW. Yeah, no question. He's the number one.
Yes,
but it doesn't make it.
Will he ever get beat as number one?
No, until somebody that comes that's American can come up and get the mic work like him.
Because you gotta be American, bro.
AEW is still an American-based promotion. Let's not forget that, even though it has a lot of international flair. And most of their shows that go around is in the States. Most of the pay-per-views are in the States.
this All In's going to be misleading to new AEW fans who turn in, I think. You know what I mean?
Why you say that?
Because just like okay, so we'll reference it to WWE with Grande Americanos. The Ludwig Kaiser version of the United States got booed, and he got super cheered in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chad Gable's Grande got cheered in America and booed in Mexico. So it's just like, I think that crowd is going to be so loud for Will Ospreay. But that's what they're planning, bro. You don't think so?
No, because they're gonna be loud for
You
Ospreay,
think it's gonna be 50-50?
They loud for Ospreay in the States too, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but are they gonna be loud for both Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay in London?
Oos. They're gonna be loud, right? Even you said
For
it yourself.
both.
You said the craziest thing you ever saw was when Will Ospreay came out in that entrance at Revolution in that cage match, and you saw him, Ospreay on top of the cage. He said that shit was so loud, right? That was in California. That was in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Will Ospreay's name is about to be sung to the high heavens. Trust that. Yeah. And Kenny Omega will get a great pop too.
So All In pops, Will Ospreay gets the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who gets the second biggest, MJF or Kenny Omega?
Nigel McGuinness.
Stop.
You know who's next after that? Brawling Birds.
Yeah. And then MJF?
And then Alex Winsner. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're countrymen and women.
Countrymen.
Yeah. They're going to be singing the songs to the high heavens with them. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MJF gonna come out in all American flags and stuff. Shout out, bro.
He knows how he represents all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Anything else for the people, bro?
That's it, man. Y'all, we'd like to gladly say thank you for tuning in, watching, and listening to no other than the 404 Heelz FM, proudly presented to you by the 404 Heelz Network.
Heelz off air, y'all. Tune in. Peace. Deuces.
Oos.